What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. It's your coach Jimmy G, and today we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna be doing a morning routine. We're out here at my apartment's pool complex. There's a little piece of turf, and we're gonna be practicing the tummy vacuum, the vacuum pose. We're going to be doing 3 variations of it that you can implement in your day-to-day. I love the vacuum. I've done videos of this before. It's the consistency that is a struggle. But I promise you, if you stay consistent with it, you're going to see a more stronger, aesthetic core. Your spine is gonna be more stable. Your posture is gonna be more aligned. Just so many more other benefits that I can't even think off the top of my head. Those are just a few of them. So we're gonna go try that and let's do this. Let's go. Guys, I'm also gonna do a voiceover to help explain what's going on and what's happening, because it's hard to talk and demonstrate at the same time. But let's go in and out. Cool? All right, so we're gonna start off with a few practice rounds. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, pursing the lips so that you can feel a deeper contraction in the core. All we're doing is just priming the body, getting it ready for the full experience, because every rep that you do, the deeper you can pull that diaphragm and engage the transverse abdominis, because it's a muscle, right? So inhales, exhales, full intent. Then the hardest part is getting the exhales. Getting the exhales is so tough. And then also playing with the pelvis. Are you tucked under? Or are you kind of slightly arching here with the ribs tucked under? Gives you a more neutral spine, but then you channel the breath through it. And then when you channel the breath, pull the tummy in. Alright guys, so after you've done a few reps of just exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling, getting in tune with your core, we're going to start with the variation of standing, okay? That's the first one. So all we're going to do is we're going to stand, hands behind the head, and you're going to have mind to muscle connection with your diaphragm and your transverse abdominis, right? So you're going to have to suck it in, you have to go soft belly with it. Mind to muscle connection, soft belly. And it might take you a few tries. And you just start with soft bellies, and then you can engage the intensity that you want to that diaphragm tuck in, okay? Behind the head. You're gonna have to exhale. The more you exhale, the more in tune you will be with the body, I promise. Exhale, standing. Don't lose it. Stay in it. The more intense you can suck it in, the more engagement you'll have. Whew. You find yourself getting lightheaded, that's okay, man. You're just getting high off your own supply, all right? Just channeling the breath. Just make sure that you're in control of your inhales, exhales, okay? You can play around with them. I don't want to put you in a box. You can't put yourself in a box. There's no right or wrong way with this. It's about feeling it, really engaging in the mind, I promise you. Let's go over variation number 2 now. All right, everyone, so variation number 2. This one, instead of standing, you're going to either put your hands on your upper thighs, right at the top of the quads, and hinge over like a deadlift or like a clean and jerk in that position of the hinge. Same thing, we can play with our pelvis. Our pelvis can dictate the length of the fibers, the muscle fibers in our trunk, okay? Because we're either shortening them or lengthening them. But you can play around with those two through the breath work, okay? If you channel it right. So let's start with the hands on the hips, right? I don't want your neck like this either. Try to keep your neck neutral. Stay in it. Now we're gonna do the tuck pelvis. Tuck pelvis. Stay in tune with it. Again. You could also bring it down though. You don't have to do this just standing. You could bring it down to like a bench or some sort of box that you can prop yourself on. Let me adjust this camera height. It's tough to see because the sun's kind of getting higher and higher, so the sun angle, so my shadow is kind of overpowering it, so I gotta find a right angle for you guys. But you can place your hands, like I said, on a box, just a stool here. This is actually a bench. But anyways, then you're gonna hinge over, big exhales. Alright guys, it's getting a little tougher to see because of the sun, like I said. Forgive me if the footage doesn't come out too great. This is gonna be the 3rd variation. I know for sure the sun will be able to hit this and you'll see what's happening here. This is the laying variation. So all we're gonna do is just you're gonna lay down. Boom. Hands can do really whatever. If you want to be here to lengthen, check out my buddy Coach Victor. He hits these a lot. Hands on the side though. Control your breath. You can play around with your feet. At what angle do you feel it the most? Or the most pull, most lengthening? You have to feel that out yourself. You have to be in tune. I'm gonna try this one. Hands behind the head. Notice I play with different variations. Play around with the feet. Play around with the hands. Do you feel your hips? When you place your hands on the hips, are they neutral? Are you able to tilt them? Are you feeling a different pull? It's all on you. Every single angle counts, I promise. Every single rep counts. All right, everyone, and that concludes the video right there. That is the vacuum tummy tuck practice, whatever you want to call it. I would shoot for 3 sets of, I can't even put a timer on it, but if I would do 30 seconds, 3 sets of 30 seconds if you want to shoot for something of each variation of the standing, of the hinging, of the laying. And remember, it's all in that mind to muscle connection. And I also do recommend you guys try this fasted, because when you're fasted, you have less in your stomach and you're able to have more in tuneness with your core and your transverse abdominis to have a stronger, more intense pull slash tuck, right? So, and that's all, guys. I appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you got some value out of this. Comment down below what you'd like to see, or if you have any questions. And I appreciate all the love. This channel is growing. It can't grow without you guys and the support of you guys. Until the next one, peace.